Okay, just make sure the audio is good and I'll begin. Live, yep, okay, everything looks okay. Make sure the sounds good. Live, yep, okay, yeah, okay, I might turn down the mic slightly. Very, very slightly. Try that now, just to see if that holds anything, because the mic is quite close to me. Try that now, just to... Didn't really change up much. Oh well, okay. It's currently actually louder than the game. Oh well, okay. It's currently actually louder than the game. Oh well, okay. That's fine. Alright. Alright then, let's get started. Audio good, good, thanks Charlie. Okay. Alright then, time to start. Day 1, first playthrough. Let's see how this goes. So just do one last thing. Okay. Let's get going. Game difficulty. In this game difficulty is tied. Didn't get to read it. Never mind.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss.
Okay. Sensitivity's a bit high, but I should be able to get used to it. Not entirely sure what's going on. Okay, left and right click don't do anything yet.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
I think I know where this is going. Oh. It seemed like his wife or something. She said, I knew you were still alive. Oh, brother, okay.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no! Mary! Hold on! Please, hold on!
Yummy, yeah. Probably for him, I mean, she's kind of dead.
Mary! No, no.
Yeah, she's dead.
This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain! These patrols are after me.
It's the fuzz.
No! No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here.
Can we jump up things, or is it just a normal run? Nope, that's like a dash. Okay.
This can't be happening. No! Please!
Okay.
Stop! I'm in
No,
your
run. So he has some sort of stamina bar, but I can't see it.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Oh, knife. So... Right, I see, okay. Hello.
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
Okay, so I can't take his gun.
Who are you? Stupid beast!
Okay, so... I'm not sure what kind of combat this was going to be, but... I guess I know now.
No, please, stop!
Okay.
Doesn't like fire, does it? Who are you?
Alright, so... okay, the stamina bar can't do much, only a certain amount of hits that will perform in a fast manner. Okay.
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name? I'll do the rest of the job. Just leave me.
Right, okay, I'll move the follow list very quickly. There you go, I'll just quickly do this. Thank you for the heads up. I'll put that about there. That should do it. Thanks, Charlie. No help. Okay, there you go.
The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone.
Certain elements like fire will deal aggravated damage that reduces your maximum health gauge. Alright. I'm guessing I'm going to need to suck to get some health back. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I would have not known.
I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go!
Okay.
I need to find shelter.
Do I have a map? Oh, I do. Ooh, okay. Oh, strong button. Didn't mean to. No, remove all the waypoints. Right, so it's just a normal. It's quite a large map. I mean. Okay. Okay.
Is anybody there? What is this place? The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
So we'll look around for any supplies. Oh, okay. No wonder why it's abandoned. Sucked dry? Well, not. That's not. Maybe not the best comment.
Wait, this one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
That's impossible.
But how did she end up with it? Watch +1. Okay. I'll head upstairs in a second. I'll just check down here.
Brother. What have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Okay. Go through here? Yeah,
The
I
sun
can.
is high. I cannot
Right,
leave
I
now.
see. Okay. Fire and sun collectible. Niches do not fear the sun or fire, and they do not burst into flames or ashes when they are caught under the razor's daylight. Yeah, I'm not going to read all of this. If you want to read it, you can just take a second. But alright, so this is a big collectible thing. So there's quite a few, but at the same time not overwhelming. Inventory, just got the machete. Oh, so it has full on stats and everything. It's not just this is better than that. Bullets. The watch that can be recycled into components or sold. And quest inventory. Jonathan Reed. You have offhand, main hand, serums, and ultimate. Okay. Alright. I didn't know it was going to be this in depth. It's pretty cool. Map, quests, citizens? Blood quality. I guess we'll that will explain itself. And investigations. Okay. All right. All I want to do is just turn into a bat. Is that too much to ask?
Who goes there? Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
So that's clearly the guy that done that. Got shillings. And another dead guy.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now! No. There's time. I can save him. That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital! Done. He'll live. And now what? We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
So I was a doctor. Okay.
No, it never got easy.
Revolver. Okay, so I guess... Right, you can level this up. Okay. And you need ingredients for it. Okay, okay. I'm getting it now. I guess if I go to my inventory, so I've got firearms, one hand. Offhand, yeah. So aim with that, that's just the melee. Okay, okay, that's fine. I mean, off to a good start considering 3 dead bodies have been found. Bloody diary. Like I said, I'm not going to read through all of this, but... Okay. I guess that's sleep. Okay.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it. Rational thinking only.
End of the game. End credits. I don't think it's that easy to kill a vampire, just saying. Just stand out in the sun. Go to the beach.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
As it is, as mad as the moon, contains blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
So hideout beds allow you to evolve and rest, spend experience points to level up and improve your vampire skills. Some vampiric. Okay. We're selecting the available skill. Okay. Yeah, you drain your own blood to heal normal and aggravated damage instantly. Damn, I thought it was just gonna be pick one. So they all each have levels and trees. So this one is the first level, 600 points out of 1735. And then it goes up and you can choose what type you want. Okay. There's a lot. Aggressive, Blood Spear, Shadow Mist. So what do I want? Claws. A close range strike that will cut through all living creatures in front of you. You throw a spear made of blood which can pass through enemies in front of you. That's pretty cool. Place a cloud of shadows at the target's feet or yours. The cloud will explode. Nah. I don't know. I like claws. Yeah, I think I'll go with claws. Sure. Okay. Confirm.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad.
So, Eternal Thirst. Notice here again, I'm in London now, somewhere near the East End docks, I suppose. I don't know this part of town, all I know is this. Someone is killing people here, murdering them, butchering them, drinking their blood, making them like him. Is this what happened to me? My poor Mary, my poor sister. I must follow the blood trail, find answers. Maybe I should start by gathering information about what happened to this place while I was away. Then I will find who did this to me, who made me what I am now. Okay. So that's just journal. This is the main chapter.
And then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Someone's at the door. We'll look at the map though. So that's right. Okay, this is the main marker. I accidentally put that there earlier, or did I? Why are they there? I might have. Okay. I need proper clothes, or else I'm going to burn.
Where is it? It's closed.
Oh, okay, no.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here!
Teleport. Oh, that's all I wanted.
My head's spinning.
Oi! Come out, you coward!
It's locked.
Use stake offhand weapons. Offhand weapons can be used by pressing right click. They have attacks with special effects and consume stamina. Also got a key as well. Right, okay. Okay, it's going to take a while to get used to, but that's fine.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End.
So, right, stake can inflict stun damage, and it can be bitten.
Back home.
There's one of them vermin.
So F to bite a stunned enemy. Biting an enemy provides you with blood to use skills and also refill health. Okay.
A strength I never knew I had.
Oh damn, okay. So stake, F. No, I can't bite him yet. Oh, he needs to get a certain level.
Every sinew, every fibre
It's
of my
stun.
being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Okay, so Come on, dodge. So I need to get to a certain level of stun and then... Oh! Okay. 1. Is that 1 or an I? What? Did do it quick enough, regardless. Okay. So I need to get to a certain level of stun to then bite them to then use 2. Okay. Bite, yeah. They're gonna come up here? Alright. Bite, yeah. Oh, I think I missed with the 2.
This shouldn't be possible.
Yeah.
Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire.
Okay, you. Stamina's low. Bite him. Dodge. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Forgot to press control. Forgot about that. Bite him again. Got my stamina back. I see. Right. And then 2. There you go. Got it.
My strength. My reflexes.
Ooh.
I'm not human anymore.
Ah, so I can loot enemies. Okay. There's still more. Yeah. So as I get to all the harder places. Box? No? Alright, okay. Slowly learning and getting there, but seems good so far. Posters, learn an opinion, join the ranks. Be pretty good to have a vampire on your side.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Oh, I'm not the rats.
Despicable.
Oh no. So I guess, right, so give me another one. Yeah, it charges up the blood meter.
First, I cannot enter. It's locked, all right. The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it.
So, can I use my gun yet? So, T and G, what do they do? I think that's just change weapons in the future, but I don't have anything else at this stage. Oh, hello. Oh, another rat. Oh, poor little rat.
This is despicable.
That is pretty grim.
What will London have to say to me?
Oh, locked door.
I've so many questions unanswered.
So, district state is stable. I guess we can control it?
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it.
Follow the trail.
I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
So, it's a toggle.
Fresh blood. And the smell is so strong.
Left, right, or right in front? Right in front.
Where has everyone gone? According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
Hideout. Safe place to rest and craft. Right, I see. Okay. So is that the hideout? Yeah, that's the hideout. Right, okay. So you won't go through that. Doesn't look like it can take full damage. Unknown blood quality. Okay.
At last, a little life.
Welcome, sir, to the Turquoise Turtle.
Not going to question why I'm covered in blood, but sure.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Did anyone else enter? Please do that.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
What's going on?
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Okay, so he wasn't much help.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Okay. The bartender always has something.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
So that's the quest. So let's just...
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
These leads.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Okay.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
Okay, so this is clearly the quest line, quest dialogue.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Considering he opened his window, he may have just jumped out of it. Talk to you as well?
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom, then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
Yeah, I think we know what those two are
I'll
about.
leave then. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Are they stupid or something?
There you go.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. Anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
Where's the woman?
And who?
Dr. Edgar Swansea. The blood quality of the citizens is largely influenced by their health and the number of hints you gathered before embracing him or her. So what, I can eventually just suck and dry? Pillar, okay. So I'm healthy right now. These are the people, okay. Kind of get it. So he was downstairs. The docks, unknown district. Okay.
Who might you be?
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
What, me? A vampire? No.
You seem the expert. How would that be?
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
Okay.
And what exactly is this Brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Blatant lie.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago.
rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We are both chasing the same shadow.
I guess.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I demand answers, I guess.
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
So he wants him dead, I guess. Okay then.
Swansea is not my attacker. It means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
So really talk to these guys. Well, does she have anything else to
Evening,
say?
sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I'm not just gonna like grab her and be like, oh, I want to know. Tell me everything.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, now all these terrible murders.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah, killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog? What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
Killing in the streets, and then I'm not gonna try and get the truth out of
Goodbye
her.
for now.
Him though, he's the drunk one.
May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
And I can't. Okay.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
And him.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Hint required. Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
So if I stopped here, upstairs maybe? I don't want to get on people's bad side. So trail doesn't lead, it just stops there. Lead outside maybe? I guess we'll... Oh, there we go. I guess we'll talk to her and interrogate her.
Yes, sir.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual. But my God, his eyes. His face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Okay.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well, Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor.
Okay.
Be sure to talk to Tom.
That's clearly the missing hint. There you go, yeah. You've just discovered a hint. It reveals a secret about a citizen or someone related to them. So, right. As a vampire, you need human blood to evolve. The blood quality bar indicates the XP you will earn if you feed on this citizen. I don't want to be a bad guy. I don't want to start killing people, though. There must be an alternative. Unlock hints increase the amount of XP. So we know that the bartender talked to her. That's one hint done. Right, okay. So unlock all the rest and then suck and get enough of get a ton of XP. Okay, so that's the drunk dude. Yeah. Fatigue. And these guys are healthy. Alright. Oh, and I think if I check what said under me, stable at the minute. So my health status has gone down, so it looks like I need to constantly feed.
You again. What can I do for you?
So as a vampire, you can force citizens to reveal information thanks to a hint you have discovered. Blue prompt.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Who is he?
William? Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
That's true.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
Okay. I didn't think he was lying.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Alright.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Oh, time to find... So I have to go to the boats. Okay. Does he have anything else to say now?
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
You're still ugly as sin.
Okay, no, he just
I'll
insults
leave
you.
you to your bottle then.
Nice. Maybe I can talk to him up here. He might have something different to say.
I'm certain we shall meet again.
Okay, nope, okay. Can I skip out this way? No, I have to go downstairs. Okay. No, I've got to go through the front door. Oh god. Okay. Another poster.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city.
Is he sleeping? Did I leave another marker up on here? I don't think I did. I'm going to remove it anyway, but... Is that something glowing? No, that's not anything important. But of course, he was here. Oh! Okay, I may have missed the body, but yeah, he's dead.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. What's this? Some sort of note.
Well, I've seen everything I can. Let's just... So, multiple deaths in the docks region. We believe a nasty leech is involved. Locate the beast, purge it quickly. So that's what he was... Is that what he was hired to do? The vampire is very violent. Approach with extreme caution. Lack of men, but don't send rookies. If I'm correct, we've got frenzied, one killing each night. Okay, destroy the Leech Brothers. Vampire hunters?
These men.
Yeah.
They're a company of professional vampire hunters. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Teleportation? Yep. Okay. So we're still in a stable district. Hunter. Okay, we've got some fights going. Can I sneak up behind him? I don't think I can. F. I didn't know how to go silent. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. Oh, okay. Ah. Oh, I guess maybe I'd had the option to teleport behind him. Okay, I don't like them. So nothing leads up here, but I might as well kill him.
Over there!
She doesn't alert anyone else. Nothing else up here, nope. Oh. Money, alright. Locked door. So nothing else up here, okay. Leads out that way. So press V to spot enemies around and display their enemy cards. So some enemies are more resistant to certain types of damage, 4 types of resistance, melee, ranged, blood and shadow. Orange indicates a medium resistance, red indicates a high. So he's got high resistance against ranged, medium resistance against melee. But when I bite him it's going to hurt. Okay. Okay, we'll just go for him.
Burn it, boys!
Guy 2, yep. Fight him. And now you. Okay. And a bite. Okay, and as far as I know, everyone is dead. Can I pick up anything from you buddies? Shotgun shells. Equip and press right click to use your ranged weapons and inflict both standard damage and stun. Be aware that your ammo is limited. So right now I've only just got the stake, so can I change it? So right now I've just got that and that. Inventory anywhere? Ah. Offhand, can I... So now I've got things I can swap between. So I can... No? It's equipped, but I don't know how to change to it. Shillings. Yeah, it's just normal attacks. Still not sure how to sneak. Oh, I should have used that on him, but it doesn't matter. Shillings. No, okay. So blood leads through here. Obviously, I mean, people burning. That's nice. I'd have to run upstairs all the time. More people outside. Oh. Did it say T? Can I sneak? Is C sneak? Oh, right. C is how you change. So that is... Right, I see. See. So again, I can't... It's not letting me... There's no prompt to sneak fight. So blood doesn't actually lead up here. But I might as well search the whole area if I can. Which there is nothing. Okay. Rats are often located near hideouts. Using sensors will help you locate them. Ah. And that looks like a hideout. Oh, that's a big FPS drop. You found a new hideout here. You can spend your XP while resting on craft. Okay. And another dead guy. Common handle part, lead plate. So upgrades for guns, maybe? Workshop. Oh, okay. On a workbench, you can craft medical treatments to heal 6 citizens, serums to boost yourself, weapon upgrades. Okay. Yeah, you have enough components to improve one of your weapons. So machete. You can upgrade your weapon to a new level with the required ingredients. It will inflict more damage and you will also gain access to customization slot. Okay. Sure. So more damage, new level. Increased damage dealt by 10, so that's the next few upgrades. So that or that. Okay. So there's an upgrade system. Can we sleep? I don't think I have that much XP actually. Only 700. Yeah, I don't think I can buy much. No, it's 2,000, yeah. Well, I can do that, increase your health. Yeah, well, why not? Get a little bit more health. Increase your stamina, that'd be good as well. Do I have enough of that? Yeah. Okay, that'll do for now. Hopefully he doesn't have to shoot himself every time. Oh, the following night, so it complete skips, okay. Shillings and a chest. Refill all. Ooh. So now can I... Oops, wrong one. See? So I clearly don't have any ammo for that. Nope. Okay. We'll go back to the steak for now. Well, we've got another hideout. That'll do for now. I think I know when my FPS dropped up there, that light is freaking out.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Scythe. You can put a two-handed weapon and press right-click to use its special ability. The scythe, for instance, can be used to parry an incoming attack inflicting heavy stun damage. Let's try it out then. What have we got? Let's try the scythe. So right click is to parry. Okay.
This place reeks of bloodshed. This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
William Bishop. Okay. Oh shit. Control. It's like a lock on. I'm out of stamina right now. Oh, I should have bitten him. Oh, got to time it correctly. There you go. Use bludgeon. Is that what you had? Yeah. I'm okay with this right now, actually. It's pretty cool. So that's what I got from him. Oh yeah, the victim. Yeah, that's the whole reason I'm here. How you doing, bud?
Please, stop. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Oh, that was insightful.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Okay. Analyze his body. Let's check if there's anything else around here. Not gonna lie, pun intended, but this is like a Batman game with the investigation side of things, and you're a bat, so yeah,
This
you're a vampire.
creature can't be my maker. Could it be some
So blood sample. Oh, that's all it is. Okay.
subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Okay. Still need to get used to the controls and a bit of the combat. But so far, I'm enjoying
Where are we
it.
headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that Skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide.
Sounds good to me.
I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, there's my new clothes. Looking a lot better.
Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Blood.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
That's a lot better now. Okay, well, I guess I'm finished with him. Yeah. Alright, time to analyse the blood. So that's the first one. So this is the first chapter. First quest done. That's this one. Okay.
Come on, you bastard. You can do better than that. It's my turn.
Oh.
Rotten ores. Each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river. Try it all.
So, is he just dying, or...?
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
But I will.
You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Oh man, he's an asshole, but I'm not gonna... come on.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Oh, I can't kill him. I know there's different endings and choices matter, but I can't. The blood quality indicates how much XP you obtain from a particular citizen. The higher the blood quantity, the more XP you get. To drink the blood of your prey, you first need to mesmerize them to lead them out of sight from others. Mesmerize level must be equal or higher to the citizen's resistance. So I'm not actually helping them. I don't have a choice. I've just got to kill him.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Press left click to embrace Clay Cox. We're supposed to have to release him. Yeah, this is going to be a good playthrough. Okay, massive XP boost, but be aware that there will be consequences. Learning more about citizens and collecting their hints will increase the experience gain. Yeah, I feel like if I play this as a good guy, I can definitely get more hints to get more XP. So yeah, release.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Was I supposed to lead him to a hospital? He's going to bleed out down here. Dude, alright. You gonna...
Whoa, I feel giddy.
I must have given him some of my blood then. Spring, okay. Can I drink from the river?
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Alright, so it's just a warning. I definitely can't go into the river. Okay. So he's free at least. I've done the good thing.
What happened?
Okay. Some handle parts. Alright. So I guess I went to the hospital now. Sure I can't speak to him?
Did I black out?
Yeah, I can't. Okay. I've done the right thing. No XP for me, but this would be a good playthrough. I normally do one of each every once in a while. Can I not? Oh, I guess I'll find out how to lockpick doors at some point, I guess. Anything around here? I'll lead off someone completely different.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
A few questions?
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
And just to
if you could point me
get
in
all
the direction
options
of
done.
my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Okay.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Oh, alright.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Ooh, like what? Oh, I can trade with him. Mesmerize. Mesmerize. I don't want to do that. So he's level 2, I'm level 1. Of course I don't want to kill people in this. Medical checkup. So he's healthy right now.
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm fine, Doc. Physically, at least. But I would give everything to be in a better place right now.
I see, and then details. So hints unlocked, and then you can take him if you want to. Okay, so docks, hospital. Right, so it's stable at the docks right now. Okay, hospital's healthy. So I can just literally kill everyone by the looks of things. Okay.
Are you really smuggling weapons?
He's got a hint that I haven't unlocked either.
I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Situation?
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything. And it's getting worse every day.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
So quest, yeah, investigation. Alright.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Okay, can I trade with him now? So that's the hint I can't do yet. Okay, personal questions. Hint, hint, hint. Oh, okay.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Okay, right. So he's got a shotgun. It's expensive though. I've only got 37. Oh, but I can buy some bullets. Alright. Not exactly sure what I need for upgrade parts right now, but I'll check in the future. There's nothing I want to sell either. I mean, nah, I'll see what that could be useful. Okay, enter the backyard garden and get to my office. I might go and do that quest now. Yeah. So, merchant, me, quest. That's that. Okay. I'll go find that one then. Alright. Might as well go do that. So it's just on the other side where that head is.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
Yeah, I mean, I take blood and...
Surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Okay, so again, mesmerize. Let's have a look. She's 5, God. Okay, medical checkup. She's healthy. And of course, don't know her social circle, but okay. So I'm only level 1 right now. Starting to learn people about this area though.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them? Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Okay, so that's right. Social circle? No, that's his social circle, right, okay. So when I find him, interesting, okay. What about, does that unlock something for her? Yeah, so it's either way, alright.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Alright. So far, nothing new with her, so off we go.
Nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Alright. Someone else? Oh. Small bottle. Alright. So we met 2 people. I want to do that side quest. I think I might have to go through the outside or around the back. Oh, that might be him.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before. at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett's, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
So Tippett's, I don't think that's the person we were talking about. He's a low one.
Do you need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Come on, don't be ridiculous, dear colleague.
No, he's healthy. Okay. Oh no, that is who she was talking about. Okay. So I've got a hint. So I'll talk about the hint in a minute.
Pembroke Hospital situation. And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's not exactly the best situation in London either. I can't have expected this hospital to be prepared for what was to come.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
True.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
New hint. Okay, so that's that. She's got a hint. And now he's got 2 hints. Alright. Thing is, I don't know where this is going to go because I don't want to kill these guys. Like, if I unlock all the hints, I don't want to end up killing them.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Alright. So now we can go for the hint. So obviously this one is hidden.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No. We must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
She's worried.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that. I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen to.
Okay, so hint is done, that's all done. And they're all hidden as well. Right, I can go back and talk to her because she's got a new hint. Okay, so let's just quickly have a word with her, wherever she may be. And she's not around here, so I think it might be time to go to the backyard and find that body. Stop talking for a while. Must admit though, the dialogue options aren't exactly long and drawn out. Oh, she was right here. No.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Right, okay, so hint should be over here.
Why does Dr. Tippett's claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Okay, so we've still got other hints to do, but right now...
Goodbye, nurse.
That's good.
Call me if you need assistance.
So there must be an alternative, because if they're, let's just say they're unhealthy and I heal them, do I get XP for that? Like I said, I don't want to start killing all the good doctors. It's the hospital, okay. Am I getting closer to the... I am, okay. We'll check out this body and then I'll head to my office after this side quest. Let me set the back side of the hospital.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana. Pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Okay, so he trades for other things, alright. So, mesmerize is... No, I can't do that yet, no. He's 4, okay. And he's healthy as well. He has no relationships, okay. So hints, he's a merchant, alright. That's fair enough. I'm starting to learn almost everyone here. I'm guessing some of these will be patients. Obviously I'll go back there at some point. Oh, he was... Yeah, he was the vicar. Right, okay. They're a pillar of their citizen. Or the pillars of their community. Alright.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body.
Yeah, well,
She must be very relieved.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
interesting. So that's a hint. Which is... He's not afraid of death. Yeah, but that doesn't mean I can kill him. I don't want to kill the people here. I mean, depending how this dude goes, I may just, you know, I might kill him.
How did you get this job? After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Alright. So if we can get through that hint, which is... So done them too, okay.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Okay. Now that hint, can I not... So, alright, done life in London, yeah. Personal questions. You're a pawnbroker?
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
And who comes here to trade?
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
Okay.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
I need ammo, so we'll do that hint.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
Bit bloody depressing.
Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
No, so you're ready to die? Can I just take your blood now?
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Yeah. But the good news is, we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
Bit debatable.
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
Okay, let's see what he's got for sale then. Still missing some hints for him.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
So he's... Okay, so he doesn't have weapons. A formula, opium, codeine, pain and coughing. So I guess if people I know are sick, I can buy this and give it to them. Alright, well I'm done with him for now. Let's keep on talking to people. And I can't get back here.
It's locked.
Okay, let's see if I can still get around the back of this place. And talking about that, I must... so I'm going to go back to the blade. And the stake, and I do have ammo for that now. So if I come across a big bad guy, I can just pop a cap. Alright, okay. So how much of the map have I actually explored so far? I can't exactly zoom out, so I've gone to 2 of the docks, or the areas. Got endangered citizen. So people I know. Main quest, alright, okay. Oh, there's even an eavesdrop. Alright. Like I said, let's try and do this one at least. Oh, bin. Can I... Grease and screws, okay. Gotta remember, if I find rats, there's a hideout nearby, because I would like to upgrade some stuff. What do I have equipped as well? No, I have that right now.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Well, they're high levels. Okay, no, that's fine. No, I'm liking this so far. It's very different from other games, and that's such a good thing. Okay. Oh. Well, clearly this side of the hospital is not being used. Another bin. Oh, 2 of them. Okay. Actually, I might try out the gun, or do I want to... No, I won't use it yet. Oh, so there's like area damage. Okay, this isn't good. 1. No, I can't use it right now. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, that's close. Okay. Too bad I can't. I need to find some rats or something. I don't have enough blood to refill my health. Yeah, okay. Is this it? Is this where the wallet should be? There's a... Oh, there it is. Oh, that was it, yeah. Milton and Pip... Oh, okay, so it looks like that's going to be a hint. Anything else around here, or... Do I still have markers on my map? No. There is one 400 meters away, though. Oh, wow, that was worth doing. Just for the ammo alone. Not bad, alright. We'll go back and talk to him. Okay, not bad, not bad. I won't go into the hospital any further until I do this and then get to my office. Alright. Oh, I even got the post box. Yeah. Anything? No. I do need to feed on some rats though, because my health is low. So, you.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet, with all the money, and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good.
New
Please,
hint.
take this money anyway, to remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not
Right.
everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
So it looks like she's a nurse here. So if I check details, yeah, there you go. She's got a hint. I've got a hint for him now. Haven't met her yet. She's probably going to be inside. Okay. Personal questions. There you go.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Okay. Well, I've got nothing else to do right now.
Goodbye, Milton.
So let's get up to my office. And investigation finished. XP? Rest to evolve. Ah, there you go, okay.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Hello.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal.
Mortal, okay.
Dust blown by the winds of eternity.
She's a nut.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
No, you're not. So, let's check the details. She's a, 2 for mesmerize. Her medical, she doesn't look too good right now, so I guess... Oh no, she's healthy.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
Yeah, she's a lunatic.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, Describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
Okay.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal.
So, we know what's wrong with her. She's only got 3 hints. I want someone to do something bad so I have a justified reason for killing them.
You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Yes, yeah.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Sure you can.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff
I killed
here
them.
are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see.
Okay.
Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Okay, let's try and... Oh, okay, wrong target. So that's a completely new side quest. Alright. Must have a hint somewhere, put some questions.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it's such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
So, where's the hint? I thought I just got one from her. So is that it?
And why?
No, I've already done that one. Okay.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
So we've got a lunatic, a gun smuggler, and some doctors. No, that's the one that...
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor.
Yeah.
I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
God, there's a lot to talk about with her. Luckily they're all hints, so this one shouldn't take too long.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
This is, like, the way it's written here, get a grip, sounds a lot more aggressive than how he talks. Just have a look at her. So yeah, we know about the social circle, we know that she has one hint there. She is a level 3, and is she... yeah, she's healthy, okay.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Okay.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Huh. Bad reputation. Interesting, okay. Right, well, let's do the hint.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes, Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Okay. That's everything so far. All the hints are locked. Yeah. So talk to him. Jeez.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Okay, so I could just get him right now and kill him. He's healthy. And he's got 3 hints. And of course, she's, or he is, in cahoots with her. Alright.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Okay.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Yeah, I think this is fine, yeah.
It's the pain.
Alright, okay. Alright, okay, that I can talk about.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
How close are you to Miss Hallcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
Another new hint.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of me blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
She is mentally disturbed.
You realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Okay, so got a lot of hints to address. Okay.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Disgust on every street corner.
There's the priest. And locked door, okay.
Good evening, Mr. Hammond.
That's just Talking Simulator 2018.
Oh, Sora, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Okay, so for some reason here, I can't do anything with the mesmerize or his health. That might be because he's a pillar. Social circle is the docks. Hint locked, hint locked. He's 6 and he is healthy, so it shows you there. He's fatigued. So what does he need? What's his treatment? Alright, okay. I've met quite a few people here at least. I've got one more hint left for him, which I will definitely have to find.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the Dockers' trade union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Wait, Clay... Oh, he's a gang leader.
Who leads the
I'll leave that again.
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Wait, he went missing, but I found him.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place, and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
Yeah.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
Okay.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
It's fair enough.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Well, he's got no hints.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke. Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token.
Well, except for the other guys.
Not mine, anyway.
Hmm.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
Okay, so...
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
I think for this, I should go and talk to Vampire Girl, because she has a hint, and Milton as well.
Good evening.
I need blood, Doctor.
Yeah, whatever, okay. Where's that hint? There you go.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
So by the looks of things, that's it. I mean...
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Yeah, okay. Let's go talk to Milton. If he's out here still. The nurse... There he is.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Okay. I thought I got a new hint for him. Oh, there you go.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Okay. So he's only got one hint left. His blood quality is pretty high. Alright.
Goodbye, Milton.
Okay, let's finally get to the second floor. I thought I had a quest from the Vampire Girl, though, to the wrong hunters or something. So that's collectible, inventory, ooh, me, Whitechapel, yeah, okay. And yeah, that's what I'm doing now. People. Oh, investigation. So there's none here. This one was complete. Her. Find out who is spying on Thelma. I'll track that. Depending how far it is away. Oh, it says... Is that up? Looks like it. Have I talked to you before?
Good evening, Nurse.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Goodbye.
Okay, right. I guess we'll finally head upstairs now. Another doctor. Is that the same one?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed.
No, I haven't spoken to him
before. I
before.
believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Well, he's a nice guy. So he's a 4. He's healthy. 3 hints, 2 people.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you.
Or
You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
yeah, I want his blood.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
So he's just a bit of an arsehole. Problem with me, yeah.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
Aren't you too old for such jealousy? It really won't do you any good, you know.
Don't be ridiculous, Dr. Reed. A simple glance is enough for me to know you have nothing for me to envy.
Wow.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
So we've got a new hint about... Right, him. So what was that one specifically, though? Disproves modern medicine methods. Okay. So it's going to be around here. No, that one. Sorry. Or none of them. Yeah, I'm done talking to him.
We'll talk later.
Okay, there was another nurse around here. Oh, there's still so many people here. There's another 3 people to talk to, and that can go on for a while. 4, 5... 5 people to talk to. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're missing 1 then. Raid the cabinet at the bottom here. Glass fire. So might as well talk to a couple more then.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Okay.
Please, could you tell me something about...
Oh, the hint was there as well.
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental. and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical.
So, another hint. They haven't been successful yet. Okay.
You may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
Okay.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Huh, okay.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I
Oh,
ordered
right,
for
okay.
my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Okay, so another quest there. I think that's everything for this one. Oh, this one.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him? Or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
So that's something to talk to him about. So that's his social circle, this one, the two doctors. Already got one hint for him.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Okay. Well, that's everything for him done. I guess we'll talk to him.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
So, right, okay, so for him, he's a 1. He's healthy. Social circle, yeah, okay. So wait, he blames himself for his injury.
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
Right, okay. So that's another one. She died during the war. I've got 2 hints for almost everyone. Oh, she's got quite a few. So 1, 2 for him. He's got loads. Yeah. Okay. So you can definitely tell who the characters that are a lot more in depth.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Okay.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army. Building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
Okay, so two of the 3 hints are done. A few more
Tell
things
me
to
about
talk
the
to him about.
doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, I think two arms would help.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies.
Okay, so that's pretty much done for him.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I have...
Calm the children, Helen.
Oh, I have 2 things left, or two people to talk to. Obviously we have the missing ingredients here. Done that one. Might as well track that. Oh, you can only track one at a time. We'll do this one. Right, okay, so the actual people themselves, we're missing 4. Now there's 2 in here, and then missing 2 others. Unknown and unknown. Well, I do have to go to... So for the 2 people are in there, and I have 2 separate quests. One is for... I need medical supplies, and the other one is for whoever's spying on her. So then that will be, actually, if I look, the whole of the hospital done. And then, of course, I've still got a lot of people to talk to around there, but... Wow. Still, oh, serious. Okay. So wherever this place is, it's not looking too good. And it's stable here. Okay, well, let's talk to these guys.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
So no hints. Hint, hint. Wow, she's quite a closed book.
Yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Okay.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
Okay, well.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the...
So... efficiency. Well, you could question it at this stage.
staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Oh, did she take a bribe? Yeah. That's a bit dodgy. I'll definitely have to talk to her.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
Didn't check her details, so she's a 4 and...
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
I have other concerns right now, Doctor. But I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, she's healthy. Yeah, okay. I don't think I finished this. Yeah, there you go.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Definitely not. Okay. And everything else is locked so far, so... Alright, talk to her son.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Definitely going to go talk to the other nurse about the bribery.
Evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
He doesn't want to talk, but here are 20 options that we can go through. So these are 2... oh, he's got fatigue. So I can get that treatment. Maybe from the other doctor round back, actually. Interesting, okay.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Okay.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Okay.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe.
That's deep.
But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
How
so
I'll let you get some rest then.
I didn't get to do the other... Didn't get to do all the other...
Good evening.
I'm okay.
So I've done that one.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
That's fair enough, okay. So, what I do know is I need to get some of that stuff. I'm pretty sure the other doctor sold it, so I might check that out.
I have to go now, sir.
Oh my god, that sensitivity. Okay. So, after Talking Simulator, it looks like we've met everyone here but 2. He's not in the best of health. Okay. So, now I can finally... Oh, I might go and talk to the other nurse and confront her about bribery.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening.
Yeah. That's a bit dodgy. Well, I thought I had something for her. Didn't I? Interesting, so I can't talk about it though. Might come up in a different conversation. Okay.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Not right now anyway. Oh, jeez. Okay. Finally got up to the office. It's taken a while. No one's on these upper floors, so yet. Ooh, weapon. Hacksaw. It's no machete though. Okay. Jeez, this sensitivity. You don't need much control. Will this shift ever end? Who is that talking? Oh.
Not now.
Oh, Dr. Swansea, I can't talk to him. Okay. And locked door. Alright. Finally get into my office. Oh. That one I can't get to. I've already talked to him, right?
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Can I... Excuse me? Come on. There you go. I must be in the wrong area. Yeah. Second floor. My... Ah, right. My office is down this way. Right in front of me, in fact. Oh. FPS drop. They've even got my plaque already. Jesus Christ. An FPS drop with this sensitivity. Big problem.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes.
Okay.
Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Okay, what's that? So we've got an article, which I'm not reading. A locker for... Oh, Dragonbane. What the hell did I just do? Healthy. Oh, I changed... Oh, right, I see. I changed outfits. Oh, I must have got... If you pre-order the game, you got some DLC weapons. So if I look here, you'll see that I should have... that. Which is considerably better than the other gun. And I should also have a weapon as well. Yes, 75. Well, attack speed is lower and stamina is lower, but it hasn't been upgraded yet, so... I must admit though, I do want to change back to the other stuff. I do prefer the other outfit. It's not bad, it's just... the hat is... It's okay. There you go. Okay, and now, I think if there's everything else, so that's the actual quest, people downstairs. Oh. Alright, now we can finally upgrade stuff. So we've got defense, body, so we've got 1000 XP, all from talking to people. Bite looks a little bit better now. We haven't got an ultimate yet, we have to be level 10, we're on level 4. Defensive, you will block your target's blood in their veins, making them defenseless. You can create an invisible barrier absorbing direct damage until it fades or is destroyed. Okay. Claws has been pretty good so far. I can up... Oh no, level 8. Okay. So this, alright. Bite. Could upgrade the bite, that's not too bad. Blood. Increase your blood capacity. That's really good. That's that done. We'll do this as well. How much is that? 300, yeah. We'll level it out a little bit as well. Oh, that's a good one. Blood absorption. Hit level 6 as well. Okay, that'll do for now. And after 2.5 hours of playing the game, I'm going to leave it there. It's been good so far. I must admit, you have to be very patient playing this game. There's a lot of talking, the investigation side of things, but yeah, so far I'm enjoying it. It's different from other games, and that's always a good thing. So yeah, I don't know if there's a save area. I think it's just an auto save kind of thing. Wow, mount sensitivity is 5, and it's insane anyway. Alright, well, I think that's about it for this stream. So thank you all for watching. I will be back tomorrow to play a little bit more. I'm not exactly sure how long this game is, but if you look at the areas here, of course I spent most of the time talking to people. Oh, he's got fatigue now as well. Okay. Yeah, I spent most of the time talking to people, and if that's all of that, then it's just another, let's say, 3 hours for each, and all the quests that comes with them. So I guess we'll find out how long the game is, and I'll just do a couple of hours each day until I finish. But like I said, thank you for watching. If you're watching the VOD or on YouTube, again, thanks. And if you're watching on Twitch, a follow is always appreciated as well. So yeah, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed, and I will be seeing you guys tomorrow for the next part.